Hello children, welcome to online class. I hope you are safe and good. Children, now it's time to learn Standard 8th English Unit 5 poem Firework Night, written by Enid Blyton. Actually, this poem is set on a firework night in the United Kingdom. It is a night where fireworks are burst and celebrated by the whole nation. The poem is narrated by a pet dog that gets frightened due to the noise of the firework. Okay children, so this poem is actually narrated by the pet dog which gets scared, which gets frightened due to the noise of the firework. So before I start this lesson, I would like you to ask you some question. How does noise pollution affect people, animals and birds? Okay, let me repeat the question once again. How does noise pollution affect people, animals and birds? So this answer you can write in your homework. Okay children, so you can write the answer for this question. How does noise pollution affect people, animal and bird? You can write this answer in your homework. Okay, now let us discuss about the poet Enid Blyton. Enid Blyton. Enid Mary Blyton, 11th August 1897 to 28th November 1968, was an English children's writer whose books have been among the world's bestsellers since the 1930s, selling more than 600 million copies. Blyton's books are still enormously popular and have been translated into 90 languages. Wow. Okay. So Enid Mary Blyton, she was born on 11th August 1897 and died on 28th November 1968. And she was the children's writer and her books were the world's best seller. Okay, her books have been sold as the world's best seller, okay, in 1930s, and she has sold more than 600 million copies, and her books are still now famous. Okay, still now her books are very famous among the people, and her books have been translated to 90 languages. It is very interesting, no children? Okay, so we have seen about the poet. Now let us discuss the glossary. Yes children, now let us know what is bonfire night. Bonfire night is also known as fireworks night or Guy Fawkes night. It's a British tradition dating back to the Gunpowder Plot of 1605, when Catholic conspirator Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament and King James I. The anniversary of Fawkes' arrest on 5th November, sometime known as Guy Fawkes Day, is celebrated each year with bonfires and fireworks in London. Effigies of Guy Fawkes are often burned on top of the bonfires. Actually children, bonfire night is also known as firework night, or it is also called as the Guy Fawkes night. What is this Guy Fawkes night? Actually, there was a man whose name is Guy Fawkes, and he was the conspirator, like a terrorist we can say, okay, from the Catholic, and he tried to blow the House of Parliament, and he wants to kill the King James I. But her plan was known, and he was arrested on November 5th. And that day is also known as the Guy Fawkes Day, and those people will be celebrating this day on November 5th. Okay, celebrated each year with bonfires, and they'll celebrate this with the fires, that is with crackers. Okay, in London, effigies of Guy Fawkes are often burned on top of the bonfire. So this can you see in the picture of effigy, that is picture of Guy Fawkes, and that picture, that effigy will be burned on the top of the bonfire. Okay children, this is the bonfire where it's celebrated in the London, and we celebrate here, no? How we celebrate here Diwali with crackers, in the same way they'll celebrate this day with the crackers. Okay, so actually in this lesson we are going to see that we people enjoy this day, but what about the pet animals? What is the feeling of pet animals only we are going to discuss in this lesson. Yes children, so let us discuss the glossary first. Glossary. Bang. A sudden, loud, sharp noise. Bang, meaning of bang is a sudden, loud, sharp noise. Suddenly, when the door is closed, we'll hear a banging sound, is it? So, is bang in the sense a sudden, loud, sharp noise. Help. A sharp cry, especially of pain or alarm. So, meaning of help, a short, sharp cry, especially of pain or alarm. Trembling, to shake slightly, short movements as from fear. So, because of fear, we'll tremble, is it? To shake slightly. Otherwise, you can write short movements or as from fear. Rushing, moving with urgent haste and fast. Couch, a type of high bed, sofa. So you can see in the picture, is it? Coach, meaning of coach is a type of high bed or sofa. Crouch, adopt a position where the knees are bent and upper body is brought forward and down. So that too you can see in the picture, meaning that is how the crouch position is. Crouch. So adopt a position where the knees are bent and the upper body is brought forward and down. Kennel, a small shelter for the dog. If you have a pet animal dog, you must be having this kennel at home, is it? Yes. Fright, a sudden intense feeling of fire. Yes, children, now let us discuss the poem. Firework Night. Bang! What's that? Bang, bang! Oh, hark! The guns are shooting in the dark. The little guns and the big ones too. Bang, bang, bang! What shall I do? So dog heard the loud bang sound and wondered what was the sound. Okay, what the sound was. He again heard the sharp, loud banging sound. Again he is hearing, no? Bang, bang, oh hark. Again he is hearing the loud banging sound. Loud banging noise. So he asked his master to listen if he is also able to hear the same. The poor dog thought it was the sound of someone shooting from their guns in the night time. Since it was a dark time, the poor dog thought it was the shooting from their gun. Okay, they are using the gun. They are shooting using the gun in the dark time. And the dog thought that smaller fireworks were the shooting with little guns, and the bigger firework were from the bigger guns. And dog was very scared and wondered what to do. Yes, children. So that little guns and big ones, it's there, no. So the dog thought that fireworks of little one is from the little gun, and the fireworks of bigger fireworks are from the bigger guns. So he is very scared and he is very frightened and he doesn't know what to do now. Who? Dog. Yes. So that is now in this stanza, no children. See, we have the rhyming words here: hark, dark, to, do, and the rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme used here is A, B, B. Yes. So let us discuss the next stanza of Firework Night by Enid Blyton. Mistress, master, hear me help. I am out of the doors. I want your help. Let me in, oh, let me in, before those fireworks begin. To shoot again, I can't bear that. My tail is down, my ears are flat. I am trembling here, outside the door. Oh, don't you love me anymore? See how the dog is requesting. Mistress, master, hear me help. I am out of doors. I want your help. Let me in, oh, let me in. Before those fireworks begin to shoot again, I can't bear that. My tail is down, my ears are flat. I am trembling here outside the door. Oh, don't you love me anymore? So here the dog is requesting, the dog is asking the help of the mistress and master. So he called his mistress and masters. Okay, he asked them if they hear his cries of alarm. That is, he is asking whether you are able to hear my cries of alarm. Okay, he thought, actually the dog thought that he was in danger, and he asked his master and mistress for their help. He wanted them to let him in, so he requested master and mistress to let him in. So he requested, no, he pleaded that he wanted to come inside the house. So he said before the next firework begin, he wanted to come in. Before the next firework starts, before those fireworks start, I would like to come in. Please let me in. So the dog is requesting the misters and masters, before the firework begins, again the firework begins, let me come in again. Okay, see how the dog is pleading here, no? He said, if they shot again with the gun, he cannot bear it. Okay, so if the gunshot again start, I cannot bear it. Already my tail, the dog is saying that already my tail had gone down in fright, and my ears have become flat, and the dog was shivering with fright outside the door. It's very sad, no? See the situation of dog. We people enjoy by bursting the crackers, but the feeling of dog, see, it is trembling outside the door. Oh, don't you love me anymore? And is putting up the questions over there, that don't you love me anymore? Please allow me to come inside your house. He is requesting, he is pleading over here. Okay, he asked his master if they didn't like him, that is, they didn't like him as he was suffering outside, and they were sitting inside without taking care of him. He wanted to go inside. The dog wanted to go inside the house. Somehow he tried to best to convince his master. So he is trying to convince his master by showing his tail and ears, and requesting him with his face. Let's see what the master and mistress is doing. Yes, children, I hope you have understood this. In this, the rhyming words used here is help, help, in, begin, that, flat, door, anymore, and the rhyming scheme used here is A, B, B, C, C, D, D. Yes, children, I hope you all know how to identify the rhyming words. Rhyming words are very familiar to you, and rhyming scheme, by the sound of the last words you will identify. Okay, so let us discuss the next stanza. Okay, bang, I think I'll die with fright unless you let me in tonight. Shall we let him, children? Ah, no, the door is opened wide. Ah, now the door is opened wide. I am rushing through. I am safe inside. So, no, again there was the sound of the firework. Bang. So by this sound, the dog is saying that I think I will die with fright. So again there was the banging sound, and the dog thought he would die because of this intense fear, because of this noise. So he asked his master to let him inside the house for the night, and he said he was so scared that he will die that night itself. So if they are not going to allow this dog inside the house, he thought the dog confirmed that he will die on that night itself. So now, shall we let him, children? So now the master is saying, shall we let him? Shall we ask the dog to come in, children? Now the door is opened wide. So the dog is happy, and the door is opened wide, and the dog is rushing through. We have seen in the glossary, is it? See, the dog is rushing to come inside, and he feels himself convenient, and he feels himself safe, that I am safe inside. So have you understood this paragraph, children, or you want me to repeat once again? Yes, see here, there was a banging sound again, and the dog thought that he would die because of this intense fear. He asked his master to let him inside the house for the night, and he said he was so scared that he will die that night itself. Okay, so the master then asked his children whether they can let the dog in. So we can see in the line, is it? Shall we let him, children? So is given in the bracket. Yes. Okay, to indicate that it was spoken by the master, whereas the dog speaks the rest of the poem. So, okay, so that is the words spoken by the master, and the rest of the poem by the dog. So the children said yes, because the dog, because they are able to feel the inconvenience of the dog, and the door was opened widely, and the poor dog ran inside quickly, and he felt he was safe inside. They were okay, so he felt now he was safe inside. Now see what happens inside. The lights are on. It's warm and grand. Mistress, let me lick your hand before I slip behind the coach. There I will hide myself and crouch in safety till the banks are done. Then to my kennel I will run and guard you safely all the night, because you understand my fright. So here the dog is saying once again, the lights are on, it's warm and grand. So now the dog, after coming inside, he feel himself warm and grand. Before it was very dark, is it? In the starting lines, can you see it was very dark, and he was able to hear the sound of bang. So outside it was very dark, and he did not understand, the dog did not understand what was happening. Okay, now after coming inside, he became comfortable once he saw the lights, and also it was very warm for him. So actually in the London, nights will be snowy and cold, is it? And then during the firework night, with this climate, he felt very inconvenient. Now he is okay after coming inside. So the light provided him with a warmth and comfort. He asked his mistress if he could lick her hand, that is to shake hand they'll give, no? So he asked his mistress to lick her hand. The dog expresses happiness, affection and gratitude, that is thankfulness, by doing such activities. Then he licked her hand and became warm and cozy. Yes, children? Yes. Then after that, then I'll hide myself and crouch. So after this, he went behind the big sofa to hide himself from the sounds and dangers outside. Okay, he dug down in the way to defend and protect himself. Behind the sofa, he just there was a mat, and he went and hid himself over there. Okay, he asked his owner that he will stay here in this position in safety until the banging sounds were over. Okay, so in safety till the bangs are done. So he will be in this position, and until this banging sounds are over, until this banging sounds are done, I will be in this position. I will be safe in this position. Then later on, then to my kennel I will run. So after this banging sound is over, I'll go to my kennel. Kennel or small shelter house for dogs, is it? Usually kept outside the house, from where the dog can keep a watch over the house, is it? That I usually will have a kennel outside the house, and they'll take care of our house. So here the dog is saying that after this banging sound is over, I'll again go to my kennel, okay, so that I can take care of you and your house. He said he would return to his kennel to guide them safely throughout the night, because they had understood his fear and let him inside. The dog was loyal and wanted to repay their kindness by guiding them forever. Okay, so here the dog was very kind, is it? He wants to show his kindness by he was loyal and wanted to repay their kindness by guiding them forever. Okay, so I hope children you have understood this poem, is it? Shall we have a look at this poem once again? So here the poem focuses on a dog being scared by the firework on bonfire night. The dog requests his mistress to let him into the house, and he is scared of the gun shooting at night. He could not bear the loud banged sound. Out of fear, his tail is down and ears are flat. He is trembling outside the door. He says that he will die with fright if they don't allow him into the house. The mistress opens the door wide and the dog rushes in. He feels safe inside and the lights are on. It is warm and grand inside. He feels grateful to the mistress and wants to show it by licking her hand before he slips behind the couch. He will hide there and crouch in safety till the bangs are done. After that, he will run to the canal and guide her safely because she understood his fright. Yes, children, I hope you have understood this poem. Now let us see what is the figure of speech used in this poem. Firework Night by Enid Blyton. Enid Blyton is a lover of pets. She insists on how to keep the pets safe. It's a friendly reminder or a warning to the people who have pets. So you can take this as a friendly reminder or as the warning to the people who have pets. I told you, no children, here actually the master and mister, they have forgotten about this pet and they were simply celebrating it. The masters and misters might have been a caring owner to the dog, but have also been careless here, is it? So they have been careless over here. They should have taken efforts to let the dog inside much before the fireworks started, to save him from the agony anxiety of being outside all alone on the cold firework night, but they have forgotten it. So here they can take as a friendly reminder or as the warning also. This is the poem of personification, where the qualities of human beings are attributed to a dog. Actually, children, personification is a figure of speech. Okay, what is personification? Personification is nothing but giving human qualities to the non-human being. Okay, so here the qualities of human being, attitudes of human being is given to dog, as of the child how it requests the parents to open the door or give chocolate, ice cream. In the same way, here the dog is requesting the master and mister to open the door. Why? Because it is scared. So the human qualities are given to the dog. That is called as the personification. Okay, children, it can be given to the trees, birds, animals. Okay, so human qualities given to non-human beings is called as the personification, and the figure of speech used here is the personification. Okay, children, I hope you have understood this poem, and the question answer PDF will be sent through web page. Kindly complete your classwork and you can submit your classwork. Yes, children, meet you again. Till that, take care.